Hello, this is John Clark, and I'm going to go through assignment 0702. I'll start out by running the code, and I've got 3 use cases to present. Okay, skipping up to the top. First thing I do is I print the ellipses. You'll see that the first 2 that I have are simple circles with a center point of 0 and a radius of 1. I also print out the specifications for the box, the left, the right, the bottom, and the top. I've listed the random numbers that are generated. I've got 1,000 of them here, and they're of course closely aligned to the 0, 0 axis. And then I've got 786 positive hits in the intersect between the 2, which equals approximately pi. Second use case is basically 2 ellipses that do not intersect with each other. In that case, the area I've calculated is 0. And then the third use case that I have are 2 ellipses, that one which is horizontal, the other which is vertical. You'll note that in this case the box area is 105, the area is 27.8. So I'm going to go ahead now and jump to the code itself. Jumping up to the top. Okay. I list each use case in the main function. The first thing is to set the focal points and the width of each ellipse, and then I call the ellipse class, store them. Next, I run the compute overlap of ellipses function and simply print the area after that. Jumping to that function, this takes in 2 objects which represent the 2 ellipses. I set the number of iterations with the random number generator, then do some initialization related to that random number generator. Then I call the drawBox function down here, which returns back left, right, bottom, and top side of the box. After that, and a few additional calculations, I call the determine ellipse property method function, which I use in a couple different places. That returns the A value, B value, C, the center point, and the type of ellipse, whether it's a circle, horizontal, or vertical. Next, I go through a loop where I am plotting the dots and incrementing the seed for the random number generator. I call the check dot class method for each ellipse, determine if there's an intersection between the 2, and if there is, then I increment the counter. I'm going to quickly skip to the drawBox function. The logic here basically is to determine the largest A value for either of the 2 ellipses, or half the width of the largest ellipse. Then it's just a matter of determining which ellipse has a center that is furthest to the left, to the right, to the top, to the bottom, and adding that A value to those extreme values, which is how I create the rectangle. And those are then returned back. The last thing I'm going to do is skip to the check dot method. Here we unpack the ellipse and the dot. Then I check to see if it's a circle, horizontal, or vertical ellipse, and go through the relevant calculations to determine the value which defines an ellipse. And if it's satisfied or less than 1 inside the ellipse, then I return true, otherwise I return false. So that's basically the major points. End of video.